Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Are you filming?
Yes.
My name is Kate, and I am the drum major of Princeton University Band.
Hello, I'm Henry. I'm not currently an officer. I've been various officers. I was drill master, I was drum major, I was president briefly, and I was alumni coordinator.
My name is Jacob. I am currently the student conductor and king of castle of this band.
Hi, I'm Ariane. I'm the head manager of Princeton University Band, meaning I'm mom.
Alright, my name's Delaney. I am the alumni coordinator for the band. I am in the great class of 2026, and I am a SPIA major. In terms of instruments, I play the mace, and I also play baritone, saxophone, and quads.
I'm a senior, so I'm graduating in a couple weeks. Unfortunately, it's sad to leave. I'm a physicist, which means I can't remember things nor read, which is why I'm looking down at my notes. And I play low brass.
I'm a sophomore in the music department, and I've been a librarian and announcer for Princeton Band. Currently I'm the student conductor and king of castle. I play whatever I can get my hands on, mostly in Zeppelin saxophones.
I played snare drum. I'm a mechanical and aerospace engineer, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm majoring in ecology and evolutionary biology with a minor in archaeology. And I play the flute and piccolo, and sometimes the Santa. I joined band because I really liked band in high school, and I thought that the band's whole Plaid shtick was funny when I got admitted, and I thought I gotta see what these people are about. And then once I showed up, everybody was super nice and welcoming, and it was also just a really fun environment and a good break from like academic stuff. And I made a lot of really good friends almost immediately, and it was just a really good community. So I stayed, and now I'm here.
Why did I join band? I joined band because it was really, I wanted to continue playing in bands from high school, and it was really welcoming and really open-ended environment. It allowed me to explore a lot of things that I was interested in freshman year, a lot of opportunities that I wanted to look at without siphoning me into doing just one thing. So I was able to drop into a couple football games here and there. I was able to do some other things. I didn't have to do everything. I found the community to be really welcoming. I found that I enjoyed it a lot, and I ended up settling into doing a lot more band and a lot more.
I joined band my freshman year because I was in marching band in high school, and I saw the band playing at some introductory events during the school year, and I thought that was really fun. So I decided to try it out, and I stuck around because the people in the band have become some of my best friends, and I always had a lot of fun doing band things.
So I joined band because my high school band director told me to. And well, when I got to campus, I saw the band not playing, but doing the Cotton Eye Joe dance at Step Sing, and I thought, that is amazing, I will join. And so I went to the first rehearsal on my first day of classes, and was so enamored by the giving of bananas halfway through rehearsal. This really grew my heart. So I've stuck around because not only do I love the people, I love the energy, the vibe the band gives, but also I ended up just putting so much work into the band, and I really just want to see what it becomes in the future. My favorite band memory is probably going to March Madness in Utah in 2023. It just so happened that it fell over spring break, so we basically just got spring break in Utah for free, and it was so beautiful, and we got to do so much fun stuff. And then actually playing at March Madness things is also just incredible because the atmosphere is insane, and there's so many people there, and especially now that our basketball is so good and we often get these opportunities, it's just one of the coolest parts of being in the band in general, and Utah was really fun.
The band goes to every football game, home and away. And on our away football games, we do a march around at the school that we're going to, where we play in their libraries, dining halls, dorms, before the football game, to drum up excitement. Get people excited with loud playing at 10 a.m. on a Saturday. They love it. My freshman year, we were doing this at Brown University in their dining hall, and one student loved it so much that he decided to give the band a little one-fingered wave. And so, in the middle of conducting, our conductor turned around and gave this man a high five right on his one-fingered wave. It was such a funny moment and such a great time. Probably my favorite band memory over my time.
I think my favorite band tradition is probably playing Dean's Day Eve in all the libraries, especially Firestone. It's always fun to stop by and just really make a ruckus when everyone's studying. It's really fun. Favorite memory is probably last year's March Madness trip to Utah and then to Louisville. I'm from Kentucky, so it was really nice to get back and to see the Tigers take on Creighton and KotC Dome. It was really fun.
One of my favorite things about being in the band is that we get to play at the Princeton reunions, so we get to meet all of the alumni of bands past, and we also get to play in the P-Rate and do a lot of fun events. It's a lot of work, but also a lot of fun, and it's just really rewarding, so that's one of the reasons that I love sticking around to do all of the extra events in the band.
I think my favorite band tradition, I don't know if I would call it a tradition, but I just our love for a good innuendo or dirty joke. We have so many just inside jokes together, and I think it just makes it such a fun group to be a part of and to get to know the stories that have accumulated over all the years. I think some of my favorite memories have been traveling with the band, going to football games and March Madness. It's always a good time to go and support our sports teams, but off campus.
What is a scramble band? To me, a scramble band is basically the result of what you would think would happen if a bunch of high school band kids became college band kids but did not have direct adult supervision most of the time. So we, do our field shows, but we run around and say silly things and get up to lots of chaos. And it's fun.
To me, a scramble band is if you take a marching band and you add fun, and then you cut out all the brains, and it's just people running around.
What is a scramble band? I imagine a scramble band as just a marching band without any of the responsibility of putting on a good show necessarily, and a lot more emphasis on having fun. We don't really march. We don't really care so much how we sound. We just want to have a good time on the field, and I think that's really great.
A scramble band to me is just a band that focuses on having fun rather than all the particulars of marching. We love to make good music and we do rehearse, but we care more about our own enjoyment than about looking perfect.
So a scramble band to me, chaos maybe. I think it's amazing for someone who didn't come from a marching band background to be able to take part in the band and not be at a significant disadvantage. I've played music for many years, but I never did marching, and it was great to not have to worry about that. Honestly, I think it's a more beginner-friendly version of marching band, but also very chaotic, very fun. Yeah.
I was a drill master last year, and we discussed various weird instruments we should buy. And one that we discussed but not actually buy was the washboard drum thing. I think there was some kind of washboard and then maybe some kind of bongo configuration with it, and it was truly gorgeous. And there was this very weird artisan old man who made them for $200, and we talked about buying one but never got one. So I think we should get one of those. A doohickey. I think we need more doohickeys in general. In the box.
One weird instrument that I think we should get is one of those herald trumpets, Like one of those trumpets that you see in movies that's obscenely long that you hang flags from. So if we got one of those, we could hang Manor flags. We could hang Princeton flags. We could hang Harvard flags with a big red X on them. We could hang radioactive flags. We could hang the possibilities are endless, you know? So a herald trumpet, lots of opportunity for lots of fun things.
What instrument do I think the band should buy? I've been team piccolo trumpet for a while now. I think that would be a really great asset for the bands. And I think that might be happening soon.
I think the band should buy bagpipes so that we can bother people and follow them around campus with bagpipes. I think that would be hilarious.
I really think the band should have a fiddler. I would love to learn to play the fiddle. I just think it makes music sound so much more fun. Very similar to a violin, I guess, but really just the fiddle just like has that twang to it. It'd be great.
I guess just like that there's such a variety of people who are in band. I think that it's just hard to like see how like different we all are and how many different like social circles and like, you know, vibes that there are just among us, because if you just see us at gigs you don't really like know what we're all like. But I think like anyone could find a place that they would fit and feel like welcome in the band. I think there's lots of different, I don't know, interests and like things people like doing and just types of people in general, and so I think like anyone could find a place in the band regardless of their like amount of time they can commit or what they're interested in or why they want to be in the band. I think there's like always people that you'll find that are like that. So I think there's a very wide variety of people.
What I want people to know about the band is that we...
I think it's a really great environment. It's a really welcoming crowd, and with no commitment, it's really easy to stop by and see what it's like and participate, even if you don't envision yourself as the type of person you want to join the band or don't see yourself ever joining the band in any formal capacity. You're always welcome to drop by. We're always looking for faces. It's a fun time for everyone involved. The more people, the more fun.
The band is an organization that is at its highest level committed to just making people happy, both the people in the band and the people that we play for at sports games or in libraries. So it's something that I think everybody should give a try, even if you don't play an instrument.
I think more people just need to know that they can just show up to whatever they want. I feel like I encounter so many people that are like, oh, you're in the band, that's so cool, I wish I could join. And I want to be like, you can join. We accept anyone, any experience level, and you can just show up to an event whenever. Even though we try to really get that point across of like, oh, you know, no experience needed, I think sometimes that gets lost in the messaging.
My favorite line from one of our shows was we were doing a Jeopardy themed show, and one of the prompts was, the host announcer said, "This is the only relevant school whose color is blue and has a bulldog as a mascot that we play in football." And the correct answer was, what is Butler University? And the crowd at Yale really seemed to love that one.
I think my favorite halftime show we put on was a show from this past football season, the censorship show. I had the pleasure of announcing it. That was really fun. The "We Are Happy" line sticks in my head sometimes.
My favorite like show premise in general was the censorship one because it was very funny and I think it went over quite well and people thought it was funny. It was pretty obvious what it was about and I thought that was funny. My freshman year, I thought that the running LaCroix joke in multiple shows was hilarious and that was great. And then I also think the 18th Amendment was the best thing to ever happen to this country. We are against underage and overage drinking. Prohibition was the best thing to happen to this country. Anyways, here's Holiday.